This game needs to start off very well for Gaming Gladiators because while this may be a best of 5, this game too feels particularly important, Avery.
Counter gank in the Rolling Thunder and turn things around. You're really happy with that type of gameplay here because again, you're farming it up. You got Magnus, Faceless, Void. You know GAIMIN are going to go into you.
This is a hard duo to match up against. That'll help because Quinn wants to be able to make moves, particularly with this Arcane Rune, which he's going to put to use now. Caught him mid-shield crash. So that ability no longer there with the 2 support rotations. It's easy to kill Laurel.
The earlier you get aggressive obs out, the happier you're going to be when that period comes. Another power rune should be secure from Quinn here.
Oh, these runes are getting a little crazy. Oh, that skewer plays against Collapse as he does a ton of damage onto himself thanks to the trample from Quinn. Blocked out by his own Sprout, though. He's going to try and get to the other side of this cliff. Laurel does hop down to chase after him, though. Brother is chased away.
Brother against brother here. Whose skeletons are better?
Well, right now, it's going to be Quinn trying to jump in, but immediately stopped by Laurel. Once again, with the counter initiation, Quinn's trying to get out of here, but he's going to be caught. The Inkswell plus the Silence is going to try and trample his way over the left-hand side, and he is slowed down, pulled back in by Collapse, though. Oh, and a Chronosphere actually locking away these 2 other cores right in front of this tower. Celery's trying to stop him now as they turn back around onto Ace, trying to finish him up. There goes that reincarnation. Dyrachyo doesn't have much mana to work with, and on the fresh life, Ace is going to be pulled back underneath that tower again, just like Quinn. They are in trouble now. Dyrachyo's under this one as well, surrounded by 5 heroes. He's going to start desperately morphing into strength and try and wait for him over the left-hand side, but with all of this damage, he just cannot get far enough away. Gaming Gladiators will lose all 3 of their cores, and that attempt at a fight at bottom lane.
Farming up the entire map. He will match him.
Oh, Laurel? It's essentially there to grab him. Mira can stop some of this, though. Throws out his silence. Thinks well. Oh, so much burst damage, though. Celery hit him big with that one. He got off the shield crash, though.
No way.
And those shields are keeping him alive. They need a bit more damage, but now he's TPing away. Goodbye. Oh, no. Gaming Gladiators got to feel so bad about that.
Choose which objective they want and claim it for free. There's no way you're fighting them without those big ults off cooldown. Or without Collapse being stronger. Skewer on skewer play. You're coming with me,
Skewer
son.
up into the TP point from Quinn. Collapse, as long as he keeps the damage on him, he's not going to be able to blink away, and Quinn will finish the job. Great move from Dyrachyo. Those are the kind of plays you need to see here.
These are good Morphling combos you can use for the fights and the team. Quinn starting to pick up the pace and
instantly silenced, and a beautiful soul bite, and now an ink swelled up pinball coming through straight into the heart of Gaming Gladiators. Dyrachyo's already burned out of most of his mana, pops his wand, but Dyrachyo, he needs to be able to get away from both Laurel and Yatoro, and he's been burned out. No chance there. Gaming Gladiators still have a chance, though, to be able to fight back around Ace and his Radiance, but without their carry, it's not looking great as Ace is going to be burned out of his first life. Can they fight around this second one? Quinn's sticking around. They certainly don't want to be giving up Ace like this. Here's shot back.
Coming up in 2 seconds here.
He just gets a bit of a poke, gets a reaction out of Gaming Gladiators. Ace will try and punish him, but
just no follow-up.
Yeah, he needs a lot more. Celery's going to try and chase up. The TPs are coming in here, tries to block him out with the Sprout, but Yatoro is running free. Dyrachyo chases after him, hits him with the time dilation,
really
though. But it is a very forced move from Dyrachyo, but he gets it. He gets that kill, no, turns back around onto Collapse. Oh, RP'd right in front of that tier 2, but silenced up just in the nick of time before his skewer can come through.
He wants more.
Yeah, he does. He sees the opportunity. What a beautiful entrance from Dyrachyo into this game.
That is the power of stolen time dilation plus the time walk, right?
Could be massive for Gaming Gladiators. They have a double damage in Morphling's bottle, and they can get to this fight in time. Team Spirit may get wiped and lose the Roshan fight, and they are not doing this fast enough. Gaming Gladiators are going to get here, and it looks like Team Spirit have made the right read. They're going to smoke, backing themselves away. See if they can find the opening on Gaming Gladiators.
Quinn has position, but there's a ward.
On the high ground, BKB immediately goes out. Now he has to turn and chase, but he's not going to be close enough. Team Spirit got something big out of him, but they do hit him all. That's going to be able to hit all those heroes. The RP does manage to lock down the 2 heroes. They jumped into the RP. Dyrachyo dies immediately. He's going to have to do all the damage from here on out, but the Rolling Thunder is dangerous and slows him down with the bashes, and the Rolling Thunder hits, and there's no chance. And now they leave Quinn. Yeah, trap him inside that Chronosphere. His BKB is gone. Get the rest. Oh, it's Gaming Gladiators who had an opportunity there to be able to upset, but now just what they feared the most, which was losing a fight and giving the Roshan to Team Spirit. That may have just occurred. Yeah, which means Miposhka is a particular nuisance to them, as he once again Leads forward, just using the creep to be able to find information. They got the Harpoon, skewer back. Now he does have BKB, locked down by the RP, but maybe the damage is going to be enough. It's going to be a close call. Quinn starts walking away. Celery's going to jump in with the Wrath of Nature, soon coming out. He tries to use the Ogre Steel Totem to get away from the Rolling Thunder while they jump forward on Dyrachyo. They want to get something out of this. They see an opportunity, surely, but they couldn't actually grab anybody, just lacking the disables.
Glimmercape posing problems for Dyrachyo as well, and just can't see anything to hit. And Team Spirit able to disengage after that Wrath of Nature rooted them all, which means Yatoro wants to go back.
He's got an opening here. Looks for it with the Chronosphere. They were so grouped up on GAIMIN GLADIATORS, but he doesn't have the vision. He's now been grabbed.
He's been time dilated.
Disabled. They actually have that AoE. The calling goes out. He's on the other side. He actually gets away. Thanks, well, Time Walk undoes so much of the damage. And now GAIMIN GLADIATORS have to play it a little bit slow. Have to respect that Soulbind. They cleanse themselves of the ghost. That silence is now gone. The Soulbind is away. Yatoro, though, he's still waiting for his opportunity to get that Chronosphere. He got 3. Out 2, 3. 1 in the back, 2 in the front, and that's going to be the Aegis down for the Morph, like a second life for both him and Ace, though. Can Yatoro fight through this one? Is he going to be able to get away? The shot comes through, the entangle as well. That's enough. They bring down the carry. Now for the rest, Team Spirit. Playing back into this one, the Inkswell, now Skewer, locking them together. Laurel, maybe he can fight this one out. Dyrachyo waveforms over it, trying to separate from his team a little bit, make sure this Swashbuckle doesn't utterly decimate them like it does Tofu. In the back lines, Ace trying to chase down the Dyrachyo, help him out, but Dyrachyo dies as Laurel, he does manage to finish him up just on the very tip. Just enough to be able to get that kill before he falls. Collapse tries to skewer away, but locked down by Quinn in the end.
Cannot escape the inevitable, which is just too many lives on the side of GAIMIN. How much room are you willing to give up right now?
That charge, they spot Celery. Chronosphere on the 2 of them. So he's going to bring down the support first. Nice use of the dead shot there. That'll make sure Ace doesn't get punished too much. But Chronosphere for a 5 position, Yatoro wants to be able to employ, right? He wants to Chronosphere, make sure that there's 1 hero or maybe 2 that gets no impact in the fight. Just like it looks like Quinn. Ooh, he barely gets off that, but he is going to be slowed down as soon as the BKB is worn away. The time dilation kicks into play, and yeah, Team Spirit have caught him.
Just good vision on the map. Lets them set up for this kill. And just as he was pushing towards that Aghanim Scepter, you're talking about the Wraith King, as the Primal Ags will also play a big part in these fights, just breaking these heroes down, removing some of the passives, letting them get easy kills on things like the Enchantress, removing some of the time lock on the Faceless Void. Any extra bit you can gain an advantage for Dyrachyo in these man fights is going to be nice, but I mean, the Wraith King Axe is great versus the ults. It's just a question of, can you do anything with like the 5 seconds you have afterwards, right? Dyrachyo going to man up.
They're going to jump onto this Faceless Void, see if they can burst him down. Once again, there's that Inkswell Heart Dispel into the Time Walk, and attempts, collapse, turns around, gets that RP on the 2 of them, locking down Dyrachyo and finishing him off. And now Ace is going to come back into this with not much support. With no Quinn, they knew they had the numbers advantage, and they take the fight into GAIMIN GLADIATORS no matter the cost. He gets a jump away. Force Staff helps him out, but it's not far enough. There is nowhere you can go. The collapse, and Yatoro cannot follow.
That is a very bold move. When your Primal is dead, he's so much of your damage, so much of your burst damage. I mean, again, they're very close to bursting Yatoro, but the man knows his limits. Elvin Tunic will help him.
Oh, Tofu!
Yeah!
A shot from downtown claims the life of Yatoro.
Just as I caster curse the hell out of him, he gets shot down.
Back into the game, though. They still don't have Ace. They're still looking forward with this smoke.
There's a
hesitancy
out Yatoro?
Yeah, this is, I'm surprised GAIMIN GLADIATORS, they're surprised that they're even out here.
What the hell is this move?
What's up into the high ground?
Oh, Quinn.
He doesn't have a TP. Where are you? Quinn! He's going to be able to get a force out down to the low ground, but that was an opportunity to get the pick off, and instead it's Collapse who finds the pick off. Another Ogre Steel Totem for Celery, trying to keep him alive. Bump back in. Oh, the Swashbuckle just barely outside of the range there, and they do.
And Yatoro's
back into it. Dyrachyo will be the first one down. Quinn, he has a BKB. Can he get it off? No, too many stuns.
This damage is ramped up so damn fast.
Oh, Collapse got him on the Inkswell.
Yatoro says, you had your fun, you had your cliff walk, but I'm here to clean it up. Starting to pick up the pace on their supports, and these are scary ones.
RP straight up in the top lane. He got caught trying to hit that tier 2. You can get nothing for free against Team Spirit. Collapse denies Dyrachyo that opportunity. Dyrachyo compliments on the initiation, but the damage is done. GAIMIN GLADIATORS without their carry for 70 seconds. Catch whatever they can in the side lanes, because, well, you don't have a carry, so there's not much point in acting like you're going to defend this mid lane.
Just have to use Ace's strength. You have to find a way to use this Wraith King Ags and the Radiance Burn. Get something going in the fight over the long duration. That's where the Pangolier shines. And I mean, Laurel hasn't even had to jump in aggressively yet. He's just playing behind his other cores.
Yeah.
Be a free lane of racks here. They're going to go for number 2. Dyrachyo, 3 seconds on the spawn. Butterfly completed for Yatoro now. No MKB in sight. You're going to have to do this the hard way. Just charge in and hope it goes your direction.
Checking it out, seeing who's TPing in. Toro with the Lycans. He's got an extra life. He's got a BKB in his backpack for that second life.
Oh,
and they got an opportunity from Collapse. Both Celery out of position.
All right.
Dyrachyo going to try and use that Faceless Void form to be able to help out, but the Chronosphere goes into work. The Old Scepter not actually grabbing the real one. He's still up, and he finishes off the Morph like so easily. Now the RP gets the other 2 cores. Team Spirit so clean. The extra ghosts come out from the Wraith King, but doesn't really do anything. Ace just pops his BKB on the second life. They do manage to get another pick here on his Celeries. He tries to jump forward. They've got nothing left in the tank on Gaming Gladiators. They are all going to fall. They're going to throw their damage around. The Chief's actually getting popped as Collapse got a little bit low, but into the fountain Laurel goes. He's going to get Toro a rampage, maybe a double. No, Tofu's going to deny him that. They're going to call the GG unless pulled back in.
No, this one is
a second rampage to finally close it off.
I mean, why